Warning: the following episode contains suggestions of fantasy drug use and sexual assault. Audience discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Party of 5e, the show where Vincent does all of the work, spends all of the money, and we show up and eat the food. You hear from probably west of your position, outside of the structure that you are in.
Okay, so it's not in the bar.
Nope.
John, what was that?
It sounded like a little girl screaming.
That's not normal?
It is not. It is not. I'm gonna drink my drink. You guys might want to go check that out. And you're
Okay.
one of those.
And then
Very well.
I was gonna go and put 3 silver in the drop box at the bar, and then go out the door.
Okay, that happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then whatever direction I can discern it coming from, start heading.
Yeah, so you guys would just hang a hard left, basically back from whence you came. You saw, like, as you walked down the docks, you saw a large strip of beach, and you did see young people playing, so it seems logical that it would be coming from that direction. Yep. What were you going to say?
No.
Okay. So we all make our way. Does everybody put coins in the slots?
I already did.
Sure.
You did? Yeah, that's true. Did you put
And
any?
I didn't drink anything.
Okay. But did you put any coins in the slots?
No.
Okay. All right, so we all leave?
Yes.
Okay. And you head down that way. And it doesn't take long. Again, it's still more or less daylight hours. You see 2 children in their bathing robes, and you see a massive crab. And the children are near the water, the coastline. It looks like they were, playing in the sand, and the crab seems to have come from over yonder somewhere, and is kind of coming this way. You guys are walking this way.
So if the dock is like, you said it was like parallel, basically.
Yeah,
with the
basically.
beach,
Yeah.
And we're coming back this way from the bar, and whatever we see is over yonder.
Yeah.
You said this is a giant crab?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, it takes up giant-sized in D&D terms, so it takes up 4 squares.
Okay.
You don't want to
Wasn't
use
sure
the
if it
giant
was
octopus maybe?
giant,
Oh wait,
relative,
large is the official term.
relative
Yeah.
to its own scale.
Yeah, this is insanely big crab, large mechanically.
It's at least 4 times bigger than normal crab.
Way to stay in character, man. Or, I don't know, I can't tell.
Oh, now I'm sad.
Okay, so I know Io moved. Kaylnor, you want to move your character at all? Firefly?
Nah.
Well, let's see. You probably went through first, and then. Well, he went to the door first, so he's probably ahead.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Does everyone have 30 feet of movement speed?
I have 40 feet of movement speed.
Oh, then you probably are first. That makes
Oh,
sense.
are we not doing initiative yet?
Just but to his point, we left the door, everyone took off at a dead sprint. You'd be moving 10 feet further every 6 seconds than they would. So you might not have a huge head start.
But at least put me... Oh.
Perfect. Okay.
All part of his plan.
That's good.
All right. So, yes, at this time we will. You guys you're not obligated to enter combat with these creatures, but we will enter initiative for the sake of determining actions. Okay. Who beat a 13?
13 on the die. Well, with my plus 13.
What is your dex mod?
Well, I got 11 plus 2.
Yeah,
so
so
13.
2. Awesome. Okay. So, and you,
I got
Kaylnor?
13. I got 13 plus 2, so 15.
8.
Huh. Okay. Okay, so up first and second in initiative are, we're going to call them little boy and little girl.
Nice.
Let me see. Lil boy notices you, and he calls out to his sister, or we'll say the little boy's right here, and he sees you guys charging towards you, and his instincts kick in. Unfriendly human, better than giant crab. Mm-hmm. And so he is going to, he can move through friendly space, 5, 10, 15, we'll say his movement speed is 20. And he calls out to his sister on the way, hey, this way, Lily. And she comes and follows 2, 3. So they will move this way. And they will use their action to cower in fear. And then it is Kaylnor's turn.
All right. So I guess seeing that, probably go up. How are we doing for diagonals?
5 feet, yeah. No,
Okay,
no
cool.
extra movement.
So I'll probably just go up kind of right, kind of next to them, almost in front-ish, just to kind of, just to kind of get ahead of them, to just maybe just try to, I don't know, I don't want to kind of like shield them or something, just to make sure they actually can start making it behind the line, as it were.
Yep.
And then I'll probably just hold an action at that point, just to see what this thing is actually doing. Right? It's an animal, right? An abnormally sized animal. So I'll just see if I'll probably wait to see if it's doing like animal things or if it's actually trying to attack anyone.
Okay, what is your held action and what is the condition for stated action?
I will probably say. I don't know. I'll probably hold a chill touch until I see it directly attacking another humanoid. Are these the only 2 humanoids that were in? Are there any other
There were people this way down the beach. They have since scattered.
Okay. But yeah, I guess I'll just kind of, like I said, I'll hold an action until it makes some other kind of threatening gesture. Like if it starts coming towards us, I'll go ahead and attack it.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Io.
Io has no such reprehensions. He sees big monster attacking.
Yep.
He's gonna charge up to it and rage.
Okay.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and hit that rage, and then
Tell us what rage does for the people at home.
Oh, for the people at home, I have to read it. As a bonus action. Wait, hold on. As a bonus action, enter rage for up to 1 minute, 10 rounds. You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons. Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing damage. I can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging. My rage ends early if I'm knocked unconscious, or if my turn ends while I haven't attacked a hostile creature since my last turn, or taken damage since then. I can also end my rage as a bonus action.
Excellent.
And then really, and as Kaylnor's rating is like, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
It's a Jersey thing. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right. So you enter your rage
I'm
as a
gonna
bonus action.
enter my rage, and then just for flavor, whenever I start raging, Kaylnor, you being right next to me, you've probably seen this before, but Whenever I enter rage, my horns, they seem like they get like just a little bit sharper. My talons and my talons on my feet, everything just looks like a little bit more refined.
Yeah.
And like just pointier.
You get that little gleam.
And it's almost like my scales are like have a little hint, like a bit more reflective properties. Like there's a little bit more gleam going off of the scales whenever I'm raging.
Okay.
A little bit. And then I'm gonna use my movement. I think I've got 40 feet here. 10, 15, 25, 30. Oh, that works great.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take a big old swing at this guy with my great axe.
Absolutely.
And that is going to be a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Fantastic.
Please roll damage.
And then as a Path of Zealot on my first attack each turn, I get 1d6 plus 2 extra damage.
Extra, wow, nice.
Or is it plus 3? Hold on 1 second. Where is it? Divine Fury. 1d6 plus 2 extra damage.
Okay.
On my first attack each turn.
Each turn?
Yeah, so each turn I get an extra d6. So that's going to be slashing damage. 17 slashing damage. And then an additional 3 necrotic.
Okay, so 20 total.
And then second attack.
Level 5.
That is going to be a 23 to hit.
That will also hit.
And then that is going to be an additional 12 slashing damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
Barbarian done now.
Okay. It is the giant crab's turn. You have heard it. You see, like, you've made like a deep slash in his carapace, and you can see that buttery crab meat kind of poking through. But it is now turning its attention to you. It did have to kind of, for what it's worth, it did have to kind of maneuver its body, kind of sidle to, but that's obviously not going to cost it any movement to maintain its current position. It is going to reach out and lash at you with one of its massive claws.
Okay.
That is a natural 20. Is there a camera here somewhere?
No.
Critical hit.
I think that will hit.
Yes. Okay.
Well, when I see it attack, would I be able to do my chill touch if I see it taking its action towards?
Yes, I don't think your spell would resolve until after the damage of this attack, but yes, you will absolutely get to do that. Okay. All right. So he's gonna roll a couple damage die. And we'll do the classic roll double the amount of dice.
Sounds good.
And okay, so he is going to hit you with a total of 15 bludgeoning damage.
Is that already halved or no?
I'm sorry, the resistance. So you take 7 bludgeoning damage, and you are you don't expect this, so it kind of hits you, and there is no save for this. You are grappled.
Oh.
He has you in his claw.
Oh.
Please go ahead and make your chill touch.
So that is a 14 plus 7, 21.
That will hit, absolutely.
Okay, so that's 2d8. Necrotic. 2 plus 8 is 10 damage.
Okay.
And let's see.
Secondary effects. Can't regain hit points.
It can, no, wait, that's undead. Yeah, it cannot.
It's an undead crab.
I mean, if it's an undead, there's even more things.
No, it's just a crab.
So the 10 necrotic, can't regain hit points. And then, until then, the hand clings to the target.
Okay, so
Ooh.
it grapples Haugh, and your chill touch grapples it, and everyone's feeling very supported in this moment.
It just reaches out, I am here for you.
And the crab gets to resolve its second attack, which, because there is no other target and because it already has you in its grasp, it's going to take its other claw. We'll get to make this attack roll at advantage. And 23 to hit. For 7 halved to 3 bludgeoning damage. And that is just gonna move. Yeah, I think it's actually going to start moving, and you see it kind of sidling. 5, 10.
Now, am I moving with
What?
it?
Yes, it has you. We're kind of off map, so we're gonna everybody scoot
Scoochie down.
15 feet that way. And just perfect.
And then I'm still up here, right?
Yes, you are with the creature. Okay, and then it is Firefly's turn.
Man, that really just...
Oh, wait, can I,
Took
before
away
we
everything
do
from
that,
you.
I have a reaction.
Okay.
I need the crab to make a DC 12 strength saving throw.
All right. What feature is this?
So it's my gift of the Gem Dragon, telekinetic reprisal. When I take damage from a creature within 10 feet... Wait, when I take damage from a creature within 10 feet of me, I can use my reaction to force the creature to make a strength saving throw DC 12. On a failure, the target takes 2d8 force damage. It is pushed up to 10 feet away from me. On a success, the target takes half damage and is not pushed. I can use this reaction 3 times per long rest.
And with my chill touch still extended, is like, I don't think he understands you.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead and roll your. He was unsuccessful in his saving throw.
Okay, great. So then he is going to take 9 force damage.
Okay.
And then he's pushed 10 feet. Am I still... Does that not resolve the grappling? Because it says pushed on a failed save, it pushed 10 feet away from me.
Yeah, I moved him that way, and then I moved him 10 feet this way.
Okay.
And he's released. You are released as his lifeless claw cannot support you any longer. And it is pushed, and as it is pushed, it kind of flails over, and it's obviously its tiny legs give out from under it. It's very awkward, very sad. The crab is like this.
Oh.
Dead.
D-E-D.
Dead.
I mean, it is motionless and seems to be unresponsive, but I mean...
I'm going to poke it with the axe.
Okay. Nothing happens.
All right.
And then victory roar. And then I end my rage.
It is at this very perfect moment. We don't need the combat map anymore, but a very beautiful woman, human woman, long dark hair, fine robes that she's like holding up above her calves because she's like running on the sand. She's like screaming this way, and my babies, my babies, my babies. And she goes up and she hugs them, and she's like, at first she's just making sure that they're okay. But when she's sure they're safe and unharmed, she looks around at you all, especially you, Io, and says, "Thank you so much. I'm such a careless mother. I lived just this way. I thought they'd be fine. Thank you all."
You're welcome.
And she kind of squeezes her babies. She says, "How can I thank you for saving my children?"
We like things in gold.
Very well. She picks up her babies, deceptively strong, or maybe it's the adrenaline of the moment, and she just kind of picks them up, one in each arm. And she lets her skirts fall, and she's kind of tripping over herself, but she's obviously not thinking clearly in this moment. But she just kind of starts to walk, and she says, "Follow me, please." Do you follow?
Certification. Okay. I'm still in the back. What y'all doing? I care less. I mean, honest.
Firefly, can you get crab meat from crab?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm
I've
gonna
got
get
you.
paid.
Huh? Yeah. No, I've gotta scoop it out before it spoils anyway. So I'm fine with doing that.
Okay. Opportune moment for me to, I guess, ask a question.
Yeah.
Generally, I will let players determine what kind of checks they make in a given situation. But I have no problem like prompting you if a specific check would be appropriate.
Sure.
Do you guys have a preference one way or another?
I always like a good.
I like. I think. Well, I mean, I think it's like if there's a justification for a good check, like, oh, what do you want to roll in this, and why does that make sense for this, and then make.
But
a
the
decision.
problem is, if I prompt you, it's almost like I'm phoning it in that there's something important in this moment.
Well, I mean, but it's like the paperclip in the Microsoft Word, right? Like you can kind of take it or leave it, sort of thing.
But at the
Like
same,
that.
but
I
at
would
the
be
same
okay with
time,
that.
how does it? Yeah, how does it? Does it make your job easier to one way or another?
It's not me. It's not. It's about you guys having fun and getting everything you can get out of the game.
Also-
I believe from
Yeah.
that side of the table that prompting a role removes a level of player agency. But just by the nature of how it is to be a player in a new game in a new setting,
Right.
you might not always remember to make every. You could be that type of player who's like, I make an investigation check before I leave every single room, and you can just count on that, and that's the standard. Or you could be the type where it's like, oh, this seems like a time where I might like look around because it's something my character would do.
Yeah.
So I have literally no preference one way.
Well, I think like in this situation where like I'm prompting Firefly to, hey, you're the nature person, can you salvage some stuff? Then that would either be nature or survival check at your discretion or whatever.
Yeah.
But
That's what kind of made me think to
Yeah,
ask.
exactly. So it's like nature or survival, which for her, unless she has proficiency or one or the other, it's going to be the same based on her wisdom score either
Survival,
way.
Right.
but it's fine. Yeah.
Well, actually,
Yes.
nature is intelligence. Wow. Okay. But yeah, probably survival check for her, which I think salvaging an animal or whatever makes sense for her character, right? For her to be able to do that.
And just to give you a little, when I ask, it's usually because there is story information that you might miss out on if you don't.
Right, but that's to me, and I know like for you leading our game where certain story beats have to happen, that's one thing, but this is an open world one-shot where your choices have consequences or don't.
Yeah.
So what you find, don't find, what you see, don't see that's really kind of up to you. So all of this is moot because you did ask to check the scene, but I need everybody to pause for a moment.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Party of 5e, the show where Vincent does all of the work, spends all of the money, and we show up and eat the food. All right, you can cut that in later. Okay, so go ahead and investigation, survival. Let's pick between one of those. If you're kind of, or survival is probably more appropriate if you're.
It's a 9.
Okay, so a 9 is good enough to know that this crab, despite its kind of off-putting size, would have the crab meat that a tiny crab would have in more abundance. So if you guys are into seafood, this is a pretty good find.
Great.
You're not especially sure, like you don't have like all the, there's people who are like experts at like cracking the claw, they get all the meat out. You're not there, but you know that this could be harvested and would make for a big feast, or several good meals if you could find a way to like keep it fresh.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sounds good. I'll try to
see how much pounds of crab meat you get out of it.
Get what I can.
Okay.
What I can over there.
What are you guys doing as this happens?
Let's see. He's going off with home chick.
I mean, she does, when she realizes that you're not all immediately following her, she does kind of stop and she kind of eyes you. Not in a malicious way, just like, oh, I didn't think that there would be other things to attend to. She's, she's just a common woman.
We're hungry. We like food.
Yeah. She says, okay. My house is the 5th house down on the left. Do whatever it is you adventuring types are doing here at the scene of this creature's demise, and please, you're welcome to come over for supper or
We'll
a drink.
bring dinner.
Oh, you've already done quite enough, but
What was your name, madam?
my name is Mayrissa.
Ooh, that's a nice name. You just gotta find somebody, don't you?
Coming from you, really?
Yeah. First female character, first male character. Yeah, I know.
I am accepting no judgment in this moment right now.
Hilarious. All right, cool. 5th house on the left. All right. So.
Yep. Okay. So what do you? She doesn't say that you have to immediately follow her. That she's implying that there's a reward in it for you, and to just find her when you're ready.
Great.
And it will be there. It's probably mid-afternoon, talking like 2 or 3 o'clock right now. So it is pretty hot out here. The clouds give occasional cover, but it's like it'll be like really hot, and then it'll be and then really hot.
Yes.
But it is that type of day. What are the two of you doing at this very moment?
With that being said, we'll probably just end up helping.
Yeah, I think
helping
so, too.
harvest some of the. Just get what we can.
Yep.
Whatever we can fit in our bag and stuff in our pockets, and.
Okay. What is everybody's passive perception? I should have maybe asked that.
14.
17.
Okay.
16.
Awesome. I'll say that you're tied up, kind of doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
What tool or tool proficiencies do you possess?
That's a good question. My tools. God, I feel like it's like. I thought I had more.
We hear your tool proficiencies.
Oh,
herbalism
hello.
kit.
Okay.
I can season the fuck out of it.
I would. Yeah.
We could probably salt it down,
yeah.
preserve it.
I'd probably
Yeah,
hand
exactly.
her the crowbar that I have because
Yeah.
it's probably scale enough to just.
Yeah. I could see. It's probably more appropriately strength, but I could see sleight of hand being applied to that, knowing where. So I'll let you make either a sleight of hand or athletics check.
Okay.
Without, it's proficient only if you're proficient.
Okay. That's gonna be 16 sleight of hand.
Okay. You are successfully able to kind of deconstruct this crab. Mm-hmm. Now give me a second one to determine if we're able to salvage good meat. And this one I will, again, let you apply whichever check. While that's happening, you notice, and you're kind of thinking about how the crab had oriented itself originally, and you kind of saw it take a couple steps kind of diagonally to the southeast. And even when the kids started running that way, it didn't really turn to face them necessarily, only until Io was trying to kill it. And you kind of like, you're just surveying this general scene, you're bored, you're letting her do her thing. Idle eyes are just kind of scanning the beach, and you see like a bunch of like shells around here, just like kind of floating, like loosely floating. Some of them are floating, some of them seem to be dug into the sand.
Okay. And so is this where the crab died? Where
Yes.
okay.
It
so
got
it's-
pushed.
Yeah. So it's like 10ish feet away from those.
10 or 15
shells
feet.
are 10
Yeah,
10ish
exactly.
feet. Okay. So I guess I will just kind of look and check it out, and the shells, are they like broken shells? Are they like tops halves of?
They look. I mean, you'd have to like the ones that are dug in the sand or in the. You'd have to. They look intact. They look intact on a quick visual
So
inspection.
I guess I'll see if I know if maybe these are crabs born from? Oh wait, you said shells.
Give me a nature check.
Yeah,
Would be the one
I was gonna look at that.
most applicable.
That is a 17 plus 1.
Mm-hmm. These are very clearly oysters. There are a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
You rolled. What was your roll?
18 total.
Okay. I'll give this to you because you're an adventurer, and sources of wealth are kind of just known to you, and especially with that nature check, you know, once in a while, oysters produce pearls.
All right. So while she's working on that, I will gesture to Io. I was like, Io, take a look at these.
Whoa.
You,
These could be tasty too.
Drew, got spare room in your bag?
Spare rum?
No. We left the rum in the bar. Room, space.
Room, yes.
Perhaps we should scoop a few of these up along with the crab.
That's a good idea. And then I'll survival check to see if I can, how many of these oysters
Yeah,
I can...
absolutely. The waves are kind of taking them in. The ones that are dug in the sand, they don't give you too much trouble.
Yeah.
But you're kind of like up against the tides, and you're trying. It's becoming time sensitive as the tide goes in and out. More of them kind of slip loose.
Yeah.
So but he's next to me.
They're about 10 feet from you currently.
Yeah. So 18 survival to scoop up as many of these oysters as I can.
Roll me a D100, please.
Okay.
I have a real D100, an actual D100.
Oh, that sounds spicy.
It's a little hard to read sometimes.
82.
You collect 82 oysters. One of you two dudes, please roll me a D4.
D4. I guess I'll
gonna
take.
run
Yeah,
that?
I'll take this one. 2.
You find 3 pearls. As you are just kind of... Does this one have a pearl?
Right.
Does this one have a pearl? Amongst the 82 oysters, it would take you some time. We can even say that you find out this information late at a more appropriate time, but you possess 3 pearls.
Nice. Yeah, right. As I'm helping him to load in the bag, just like, obviously you're not gonna hear anything.
Right?
No. Just put them in the bag.
Just be sure to save a couple for you and Marissa, huh? Oh, he did. Sweet little pumpkin. Lights are on and just nobody's there.
Nobody's answering the door.
Oh man.
Nope.
All right.
Okay. All right. What do you want to do? What do you want to do now? Sorry, you rolled a second check. You rolled how much?
Was this still for survival or athletics?
This would have been
sleight of hand and athletics. Or?
Yes.
Okay, that's gonna be
Whichever the better bonus is.
20.
Yeah. So you actually, after kind of not really being, the more you work on this crab, and you're a druid, and so natural instinct kind of kicks in. You kind of sit, you put the massive claw on your lap, and you kind of start scooping it out, and just all the right angles to hit. And you feel like you harvested this crab for just about all it's worth.
Yeah.
And it probably is, 20-30 pounds of crab meat.
Holy
Wow.
moly. Okay. So
Chunky
how
boy.
far away feet-wise are we from the Rusty Hook?
About 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about right.
I'm going to move slightly out, and I'm going to create like a bonfire, and maybe like smoke some of this, like have that smoking, a little bit.
Okay.
For future, I guess, use. But I guess we could cook it here and then bring it over for dinner. That's just.
Okay.
I was just trying to be nice.
All right. Anybody have chef's tools proficiency or anything on
Not
the
a
like?
proficiency. I know I do have like a mess kit. And
I have a mess kit also, but I don't have.
Yeah, part of like standard equipment.
Yeah, I don't
Can-
have proficiency in.
Can you just give me a straight wisdom roll?
That's a 22.
Okay. That crab is, whether you choose to eat it now or you choose to eat it later, seasoned well.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of let the natural
Smoke and.
Yeah, it's not. It's locally sourced and very fresh. So that's
We're
gonna
good to
be
do it now.
that's gonna be good crab. You put together. You have like, you don't have butter necessarily, but you have like lard and you have like various like herbs and spices in your. You would have just in your mess kits. So
Saltwater
yeah,
brine.
I mean, it
yeah.
says we have oil, but it never says what kind of
Yeah,
oil.
it's lard. And when you need to light a lamp, it's
Yeah,
it's
little
oil. When
Whatever,
You need,
yeah.
when you need
Cool.
to top a spaghetti, it's but right now it's lard, and you make this beautiful herb butter for dipping for this crab, and it's good stuff. Is everybody gonna have a little bit to eat right now, or are you saving it for later? Or
We'll probably have a nibble.
I want a bite.
okay. As you guys sit down, make yourself comfortable. You know, whether you're like, finding some dead wood or just putting some sand together, taking out your bed rolls, whatever. John comes sidling up.
With his wife?
No.
Oh.
Conspicuously, no.
Amazing.
Says, yeah, I got clearance. My wife she has company tonight, so she, yeah.
Girls' night, huh?
John!
Been there.
I brought some pineapple, and he holds it up, and he's like got it like this, but the leaves are like, he's totally like, you guys, it smells good over here.
Great deal.
So he's like, takes out like this. He has like a cutting board, and he's all prepared. He's like really like, he's like feeling himself. Oh, that smells good. What is that?
It's a proprietary blend. I don't really share it with anybody.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, speaking of proprietary blends, I figured since you hadn't tried it,
Right.
that I brought a little bit of the old tough tree.
The old tough tree.
The old tough
Hell
tree.
yeah, absolutely.
And if you guys want to,
Yes,
it's very
yes.
uncool in the way that he describes it.
I don't care.
Yeah.
It's a bit suggestive there, John.
Yeah.
Easy.
No.
Yes.
I mean, it depends what kind of night it turns into.
We're just getting started.
Yeah. So, he does start to take out, it looks like massive thyme leaves. Like those kind of like
Yes.
oval shaped, like rigid, and there's like literally a big stem, like someone just like hacked off the edge of a branch. And he has like the same cutting board, and he actually like kind of makes it a point to leave the pineapple juices on the cutting board. He like lets them drip off, but he like rubs it into the wood, and he starts like taking these little like tough tree leaves that are like yay big, and he kind of rubs them like, and he's like creating friction. What?
Like trying to grind it up or something?
Yeah, and then he he's just eventually just like so much that this like residue starts to come off of them, and the leaves start to get really brittle and crack, and then he takes like a rolling paper. I mean, they have cigars in Fantasyland. And he rolls it up, and he lights it, and he takes a hit, and he had just kind of constructed a little sand nook for him. He was busy with obviously the preparations, but he just kind of like put a divot in the sand, and he just kind of sits down, and he like takes a hit, and he just kind of like holds it vaguely like this. If anybody wants to take
Right
a try.
here. Absolutely.
Would I know the effects of?
What did you get earlier on your check? It was pretty high, right?
Was it 15 or 16, wasn't it?
On that one, I think it was like a 16.
Yeah. Yeah, you were 16. I was an 8, I think. We were like just.
Yeah.
And about what time is it since the meat smoke and John showed up?
It's a hard 5:30. It's like sun's starting to go down a little bit.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for seawood to smoke.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but all the time preparing the crab, like to do that good of a harvest job. We'll say that you guys use the dead time to harvest the oysters, and maybe you put a few of them on like a makeshift grill.
Would we have done a short rest at this time?
Oh yeah, enough time to have taken a short rest, absolutely. Anybody who wants to can benefit from that. Roll some hit dice if you need to. I think only one of us
You were
took.
you were the only one that got hit.
All right. So to answer your question, you know that it kind of messes with different people different ways. So for some people, it makes you feel like fit as a fiddle and like rearing to go, and it like almost like heightens your senses to a degree. And for others, it's almost like kind of like a paralyzing effect. And some people can get like really like skeeved out when they do it. And so that's the tough treat. Anybody want to try it?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to please roll me a d20. Oh, you got the d20 ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like we know what happens.
9.
Okay. Cool. Anybody
Straight,
else?
Right? Just straight, D20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unmodified d20. Anybody else
I
want
still have to go see that pretty lady.
Okay, you're not going to partake.
I did my job.
Kaylnor, what are we thinking?
I would think Kaylnor's kind of straight edge, so he probably likes to try to stay alert. So he probably that's why he didn't drink either. So
Okay. I need.
Square.
I'm gonna remove player agency. I'm just kidding. Can you guys both roll me a d20 just because?
contact high.
Yeah. That's exactly what's
Nice.
going on.
Just straight D20,
Yeah.
13.
Okay.
4.
Okay. Oh man, you were standing downwind of this stuff. And
Like the
you
good old hot box.
you do get a whiff. Go ahead and roll me d20.
Okay.
Obviously, won't be to the same extent.
18 there.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out an old school mechanic. I need you to roll me another d20 and see what we get.
3.
Okay. All right. Cool. So you take a hit of this, maybe a couple, and you feel fine. You feel a little bit looser, but like you go to like hand it back to him, and your arm doesn't move at the rate you'd want it to move. And everything you do, not just in your head, you guys can see this, is just low. It's slow. Yep. But you do feel good. You don't feel any ill effects. I'll let you kind of fill in the blanks of how this would make you feel. But it is it's a high, and it's a nice high.
Yeah.
But you do feel just like like there's a little bit of frustration in there because you're an adventurer, and you're an Eldrin at that. Like your movement is kind of your.
Eldrin.
I think people pronounce it different ways.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've always said Eldrin, but I don't know. Eldrin sounds
tiefling,
better.
tiefling, like there's all kinds of. What's
Probably should put
the race that I like to play
pronunciation.com
is the Furbolg. Some people say Fearbolg.
Oh.
So yeah.
Moray and the.
Yeah. Boy. Mark Berg.
Mark.
Buddy,
Mark Berg. Mark Berg.
you guys ever played? I'm just looking something up real quickly.
Earthquake.
That's what I'm feeling.
The colors sound delicious.
Okay.
Oh, no. 5 oysters immediately.
Mechanically, you are currently under the effects of the spell slow.
Okay.
So what that means for those of us listening at home, your speed is currently halved. You have a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and you are without a reaction. And I'll let you know
Okay.
when
Wait.
that
Okay,
when
yeah.
that wears off.
Pull up the slow spell.
Okay, yeah. We'll just do that.
Yeah.
If I get any-
Okay.
any loose side effects of that?
You
Right.
actually feel like a little bit like you're kind of a straight-laced dude, but it's like something about this moment and this new place and the salty air and saving this lady, something just like it just hits you just right.
Yeah, like a little buzz.
You
a little
feel-
buzz from it.
You feel this like druid-esque connection to the world around you, and for a time you will have +1 to any wisdom-based checks that you make. Any wisdom-based roll, and you may be less clear about it. +1.
+1
For a while.
For a duration to be specified
for
later.
a duration to be specified later.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys take the time to eat this well-prepared meal. It is like it definitely is delicious.
The best that I've had.
Like it's like man, like because you made it yourself,
Right.
And like
right.
you, man, like farm to table, you slayed this beast.
Totally.
You harvested it, you cooked it.
Yeah.
Man, you knew just how to like
And I
manipulate.
want to just like tirelessly tell these 2 people how much I've worked on this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my gosh, guys. I put so much effort into this. How is it? Isn't it amazing? It's amazing.
Right, as we're like having like
It's
chunks of it.
So good.
This is
Taste that. I got that after I was at my last festival. It was everybody was doing it, and I was like, man, I've got to have this in my blend.
Yeah.
That's like some, yeah.
and with the good feelings that I'm getting from it. Is, I look over to her. This is some of your best work.
And Io's gonna take a big bite.
Tasty.
So taste.
Io is naturally slowed.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
you
That's a good
you have this newfound like
Yeah.
appreciation for Io in your
That's
current
right.
state.
That was really funny.
All right. Cool.
Amazing.
All right. What happens next, adventurers?
Oh, wasn't there something we were supposed to do?
We have to go see Marissa.
Right. Okay, wait. How many oysters are left? I'm being for real. I kind of want to see what it does. He doesn't even know what it means.
How many did you guys offer to be cooked?
I don't think we cracked open any yet.
Yeah, we probably
I
cracked
don't
over
know,
a,
so-
cracked open a few, just to kind of stick with the seafood vibe.
Yeah,
Probably,
grill those.
probably like
beers up.
10-ish.
I'll
of
just
them,
do this.
maybe.
I'll roll 2d20s. It's 23. We cracked
Probably
open.
good
Okay.
for.
Yeah, it's a good number, and then you still have about 2/3 of, or
Yeah.
So
then-
then, with the
out of
oysters
the-
having been done, then what is what's John's
It's
disposition now?
apt that you ask because it's at that moment
Oh,
that he gets a little bit brave, disrespectful. You could use any of these words,
Handsy.
and you can kind of tell that he has like now, like because you move like a sloth, and you kind of like
Stop!
panoramic, and he's just kind of closer to you, snuggled up, and just like a wayward hand, just kind of lightly makes its way to your thigh.
oh my God! What do I do?
Does anyone else notice that?
Yes.
I mean, with your passive, and you're not like under any kind of like numbing effects of this, I would definitely say yes.
And just so we can resolve the oyster conversation.
Please, most important things first. Yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Of the 23 oysters we cracked open, do we find any more pearls?
So what I was communicated earlier, that when you crack all 82 of the oysters that you found, you will find 4 pearls among them.
Oh, I didn't. I thought that was just what he found as he was cracking open.
Yeah, pearls
some.
are exceedingly rare, and like you guys rolled really high, so I gave you like 1 in every 20
Nice.
oysters has a pearl. That's
Oh, so those
pretty
are
nuts.
already what you told Vince to
Yeah.
add to his
So
inventory.
we will, whether it's now or later, we will discover that we have 3.
yeah.
Well, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but I'll say one of them was amongst the 23 that you cracked. Yes.
Okay, great.
So we
Cool.
know it's a
Sorry,
thing.
I missed the point where it was like, oh, I thought he just like
That's
found
it.
3 in the water as we were getting.
Yeah,
them.
no, they're gonna need to be harvested.
Nope, I got
at
you.
a point.
Yeah,
later,
makes sense. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the sexual
Yeah.
assault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say, yeah. So, like, is there a TW? Like,
Yeah, we're gonna need one for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, oh, God. I mean, like, that would be something... Oh, God, I, like, register, but it's like... Ooh, you know...
Does anyone else
I
notice
feel
to
the
Vince's
same
question?
way.
Yeah. So,
Ooh.
I can't...
Ooh.
I'm like...
Yes, I am one with you. We are one with, and he grabs your fist, and normally you'd be able to beat this dude to a pulp, but like, and you still could with
Yeah.
a lot of effort, but you don't have the same juice.
Okay.
So I don't
But
know.
is he on, like, this... Like, are we sitting around like this?
So
Like,
I
these
envision,
boys are-
I envision, like, here's John, the small man that he is, literally
He's gonna be
and
next to.
figuratively.
Yeah. Not next to me.
Yeah, so he's on the other side of your allies from you.
Okay, then I'm going...
And you do see this, and
Okay.
you eventually will see this as well.
So, okay, so I'm sorry, I need to look at this again. Okay.
wait, so
Yeah,
Actually, I'm
primal
fairly
savagery.
perceptive. I'm not very
Okay.
smart.
Cantrip, yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
What are you doing? Oh, you're just.
Primal savagery.
I don't think you have any.
13.
Yeah, no, there's no ill effects when you're making an attack roll. 13. Yeah, I mean this guy is just a dude. He's not
Yeah.
like wearing armor or anything.
Great.
Go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
11.
Describe how you kill him.
Oh
He's just a man.
no! He's just a man.
Just a plain old villager.
Yeah, well.
And you didn't pick Lily Flower Touch. You picked Primal Savagery.
You're right.
So what does this look like?
Yeah, I feel like when he's trying to, like, grip around my hand, that I just, like, slice through the hand and through his neck. Like,
Okay.
I just, like, follow through.
That is cleave damage I'll allow.
Huh? Yeah.
Cleave. Those pesky fingers were in the way. But had to get to that
This is
carotid
a
artery.
person.
Yeah.
At least.
Absolutely. You leave a torn, bleeding, gushing mess on the sand.